Hey guys, what's up? ShaneWolf38 here, and today I have a matchmaking system for you. So let me explain. You can see that each armor stand here has a number above its head, like 6.4, 5.2, and 4.2. What this number represents is the armor stand's skill, and to calculate it, the armor stand's kills are divided by its kills plus its deaths. So those with relatively low scores, like 3.9, have a lot of deaths and only a few kills. Those with scores like 9.2, which are high, have a lot of kills and only a few deaths. And those with scores in the middle, like 5.0, have roughly the same amount of kills as they do deaths. So these would normally represent players, and this player would be very skilled, while this player would be relatively low in skill, and this player would be about average skill. Okay, so what does this system do? This system randomly matches each armor stand with another armor stand, but not exactly randomly. What it does is it tries to match those with high scores to other armor stands with high scores, and those with low scores to other armor stands with low scores. So let me just show you this in action by pressing this button. Okay, so the one with a score of 3.4 is matched to the one with a score of 6.4, 5.2 to 7.4, 9.2 to 5.6, 8.4 to 3.4, 4.2 to 4.0, 5.0 to 3.9, 8.1 to 2.9. So you can see that there are some pretty large discrepancies, like 8.1 to 2.9 and 8.4 to 3.4, but a lot of them get matched with roughly the same amount of skill, or close skills. So let me just call all these armor stands back and match them again. So 3.4 to 4.2, 3.9 to 2.9, 5.0 to 4.0, 8.4 to 6.4, 5.6 to 7.4, 8.1 to 5.2, 3.4 to 9.2. So you can see that each armor stand that's matched has a really close skill to that of the armor stand it's matched with, except this one over here, which is 3.4 to 9.2. So there's only one discrepancy. So I really like this system because it doesn't match like the highest armor stand with the second one, the third with the fourth. So it'd be really good for a tournament setting where you don't want that, but you just want some degree of randomness. And if you have a lot of rounds, it would make the game really fun. So yeah, that's just about that. And I put together a little explanation. This is actually kind of like the first time I ever edited something together like this. So hopefully it turned out good. So here's the explanation. Alright, so here we have 7 armor stands. Each armor stand is going to be assigned a random score from 0 to 100. What this number is going to represent is the armor stand's skill or rank, which is normally determined by the kill to death ratio. Now that they're all numbered, we can go into the first step, which is selecting a random armor stand. In this case, we'll choose the one third from the left, which is the one with a rank score of 68. We'll put this one on the top right corner to make it easier to see the remaining armor stands. Okay, so now what we do with the remaining armor stands is find the absolute value of the difference between their rank and the chosen armor stand's rank, and we'll put this number above each armor stand's rank score. For this system, we want armor stands with a larger difference to have a lower probability, and those with a smaller difference to have a higher probability. To achieve this, we subtract the current number from the highest possible difference plus 1, which in this case is the number 101. The reason for adding 1 to it is to make it so that the lowest possible number after subtraction is the number 1. Okay, so now armor stands with a rank close to that of the chosen armor stand have a high number, and those with a rank far away have a low number. We're going to shift that number down and get rid of the rank score to make the next part easier to display. We will also refer to the number we just obtained as the probability score. Okay, so here comes the randomization. To set up for this, we're going to create a new number which we'll call the sum score, and we'll place this score above the probability score of each armor stand. Let's focus on the armor stand all the way on the right, the 6th one. Its sum score is going to be the sum of the probability scores of all the armor stands to its left. The same follows for the 5th armor stand, the 4th, and all the way down to the 1st armor stand, which is going to have a sum score of 0 since there are no armor stands to its left. Now we're going to choose a random number which is between 0 and the number 1 less than the sum of all the armor stand's probability scores. In this case, that's going to be between 0 and 425. Let's choose the number 272. Alright, so the way we're going to find which armor stand this number represents is by using the following method. Any number from 0 to 59 represents the first armor stand, 60 to 145 represents the second, and this process is repeated until the last armor stand, which is 354 to 425. This is essentially what we're going to do in the next part using calculations. We subtract the random number we generated from each armor stand's sum score. Now if the number we get is less than 1, we tag the armor stand with a tag called S, which we'll show by highlighting the armor stand's sum score. Now we add each armor stand's probability score to its sum score. The armor stand that has a tag of S and a sum score greater than 0 is the armor stand represented by the random number we chose. In this case, that's the 5th armor stand, which has a rank of 84. We'll replace each armor stand's probability score with its rank score to show this. So this armor stand is now paired with the armor stand we originally chose, and these are now matched. As you can see, their rank scores are relatively close, which is why they were paired. This process is then repeated with all the remaining armor stands until all of them are matched. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that explanation, that it made sense. As I said, it was my first time editing anything together like that. And yeah, that's about it for this video. There'll be a world download in the description if you want to go check it out and play around with it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.